What is up, guys? It's Crash, and crazy things are happening again. We're a few hours away from EA Play, where we'll be doing a live stream on this channel, but Gamerant has let a article go live early. They apparently don't quite understand embargoes, so we have all the information that is set to be revealed today about the Battlefield 2042 portal sandbox mode. So that's what it's going to be called. Spoiler alert for those of you that want to wait and check out the stream from EA Play Live here in a few hours, you might want to click away from this video, but we're going to look at and talk about all the stuff that has been leaked a little bit early, guys. So you might get your first look here. So what this mode is it's like we thought, but just hearing it pretty much officially is pretty wild. So the mode lets players build new content, not just from Battlefield 2042, but previous Battlefield games in the franchises like Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, as well as Battlefield 1942. It gives a little bit of information about the trailer that we're going to see through the Battlefield portal. Players can mix and match content highlighted by the reveal trailer, where knife-wielding World War II soldiers go up against a team of modern combat medics only armed with defibrillators. Unlike other map editor players built experiences, Battlefield Portal gives players complete control over their custom mode thanks to a powerful rules editor that takes advantage of visual scripting. So through this, players can add in custom rules or behaviors such as healing a player after a kill, making a small team of overpowered soldiers versus a large team of weaker soldiers, or building a unique version of gun game, which switches weapons after getting every kill. This sounds like an ultimate and true sandbox experience where through the rules editor, you can set up these matches however you want across the different Battlefield games. Now, towards the end of the article, we'll get into a little bit about what content is there. But yeah, it sounds like it's just a massive sandbox where you can mix and match Battlefield things and set up your own custom experiences, which sounds awesome. So, while the Battlefield portal is very robust mode out of the box, it uses the live service model, which means players can expect more content with updates. That's pretty cool. There's plenty to see and do on day one. So here's a roundup of everything we can see. The portal modes. Players will have 3 options to pick from. The first is called official experiences, which are custom game modes built by DICE. So possibly DICE is going to be turning out different fun game modes that they like, that they think are pretty fun, that we will enjoy. The next is community experiences, which are a set of rotating game modes made by the community and highlighted by DICE, so like editor picks. For those who want a more robust list to pick from, there's a browse option with filters, sounds like a server browser, to find community games. Finally, the third option is Battlefield Builder. It is here where players can build their own custom game modes and share them once ready. So maybe on this channel, we can do some crazy stuff and build some fun game modes to play together. It sounds fun. Included maps and modes. So it looks like, in addition to the 7 as part of the new game, they're bringing back 6 classic maps to start with. Okay, cool. Battlefield 1942 sees the return of Battle of the Bulge and El Alamein. Considering the game originally launched all the way back in 2002, Ripple Effect has done some updating to the maps, including rebuilding all assets in the Frostbite engine, as well as adding destruction, which wasn't there originally. That's really cool. Great job. The fan favorite title, Battlefield Bad Company 2, makes its grand return, though not in the ways most fans likely expected. Instead of Portal, players can play around on Valparaiso and Arica Harbor. Finally, Battlefield 3 content is also available to use along with Caspian Border and Noshahir Canals. Cool. While Rush is currently missing from the main multiplayer set of modes, it is available for use in Portal, as well as other fan favorite modes like Conquest. Creative fans can even build their own game modes if the base ones provided don't quite fit. It sounds like mod tools. You could do anything. Really, really cool. Building a custom mode. Let's see. I'm looking at this at the same time you guys are because it got out. I wanted to get the video out to you guys. This just talks about building a custom game. While it may look daunting, it kind of does look daunting. There is a visual scripting. The rules editor allows players to add logic to visual scripting. While this section may look daunting for those not familiar with the program, Ripple Effect is planning on creating documentation and video tutorials to assist players. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty crazy. But for those of you that want to start getting into like computer programming and things like that, or people that do already know that stuff, and mods and modders will eat this up right away. Cool. So I'm not going to get into the details of that too much. Yeah, once finished, the player adds a name for his new Battlefield experience, a short description, and add a password if they want it to remain private. Tags can also be added to help players understand what kind of experience this is, as well as being used for filtering. Finally, there's a share code that can be utilized to take players right to the game mode instead of first having to search one from a list. Wow, that sounds really cool. So that's essentially a rundown, guys, of what we're going to see very soon. I didn't get into the nitty-gritty details of building a custom mode, that getting into the weeds a little bit, but there is some new artwork. The battlefield portal with robo dogs with a looks like a P-51 or a Spitfire plane behind it with Greg the robo dog. Wow. So this stuff came out a tad bit early. But yeah, there it is, guys. We will be doing a live stream going live here in just a little bit to talk about this as well as watch the reveal together. But I wanted to get this video out to you guys who want that information ASAP. There it is. I can't wait to watch the reveal with you guys, talk a little bit about it afterwards. And until then, we'll see you on the next one.